Well, hi everyone, Tom Slavic and Tommy Fox is on the camera. We're at Celebrate Our Children. How many years has this Celebrate Our Children been going on here?
I want to say this is our 14th year.
14th?
Yes.
Wow, seems like more, but...
It does. It's such a great event. This is one of our favorite times of year to celebrate with our children and families, yes.
Okay, now you're right here at the opening. Is this where people come and find out about it?
Yes.
You're doing the information thing?
Yes.
And this is where people...
This is a map. This
Okay.
is a map for our families. So what they do is they go ahead and have someone sign off at each of the tables, and they get to bring this back when they're finished, and then we get to give one of the children in the family a book to take home with them.
Some nice books down there.
Yes, it is. And we also keep track. This tells us how many people we had come today.
Now, we're here at the Amador Child Care Council. What is a Child Care Council's role? What do they do?
I am currently a Child Care Council member, and we are volunteers from our organizations that sit on a council and oversee our community assessments and participate in preventing an event like this, or should celebrate an event like this. And then today we have a wonderful volunteer. Actually, she's from out of town that's come to help us too. This is Cheryl.
Hey.
So you're from out of town? What town are you from?
Modesto.
Okay.
I came up. My daughter-in-law actually is the organizer, Perrette Leonetti.
Because you said going up there you'll have some fun?
Yeah, and do it as a family with my grandson and my husband and my son. So
anybody who's up here knows it's a great place for kids. It's a lot of kids here.
It's wonderful. I
They have
just
a
walked around.
Great time.
Oh, it's amazing. I just walked every booth, and it is so much fun. So if someone's going to hear this, they ought to get out here before it's over with.
Okay, or be sure to be here next year. All right, and those are nice little T-shirts in the back.
Yeah, these are our T-shirts.
Cool. Okay, thank you very much. Hi, Ann. How are you today?
I'm good.
Bet you buy a little puppet here.
One of our puppets, yes. We're with the Grief Buster program with Hospice of Amador and Calaveras.
Right.
And we help kids who suffer the loss of a loved one, so we love to be around kids. And we're here with lots of crafts today for them to have, and lots of little toys that we hand out for them. And we're here to have a great time.
Okay, this is like you said, it's a great place for little toys and things. What is that? What do you have there?
It's a colored tape.
Here, turn that way a little bit because the camera's over there. Show me how that works.
How this works is
Well, that's a little tiny one, huh?
where you put it on, you grab your tape and put it on here, and then you
Well, that's good tape.
rip it off.
And here,
And
you tape
can
this.
even-
Show them how that works. Is that yours?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Hope.
Hope?
Yes.
Okay, that's a nice name, huh? All
Yeah.
right, here's some more little girls over here. What's your name?
Great.
Okay, and yours?
Kayla.
Did you just get here?
No, I'm with her.
Have you been here before?
No.
It's a lot of fun, don't you think?
Yeah.
Very good. And, okay, Ann had talked to that little girl for a while. So it's kind of important what hospice does, because a lot of times when you think of hospice, you just think of like the elderly and things like that. But there's kids are always involved because it's families.
Right.
And, families means
You know,
kids.
it could be a child, a parent that's with our program, or a grandchild. Could be living in the home or elsewhere. It's just that they've suffered a loss, and so we're here to meet their needs, kind of walk alongside them, help them through their grief process. And children grieve in different ways, and sometimes parents just think they're acting out, but they're really hurting. And so it's really important that we recognize how children grieve. So we made up little brochures for parents, which identifies ages and how children grieve at different stages of their lives. So children come to us from ages 5 through 18. So, we meet the needs of many children in Amador and Calaveras counties. So it's a great program. The schools are aware of it. The probation's aware of it. Every facet in this community knows that we offer services like this. We're not the big brother, big sister. We're here for grief issues, so that's what we address.
All right.
Yeah.
And how you doing there, Eddie?
I'm great. Thanks for being here,
You
Tom.
get to go to a lot of these events, don't you?
Oh, I'm volunteered for everything.
Well, Tommy, why don't you turn into there some more young kids so you can see they help reach out, meet some of the people, and find out what's going on in the community. A couple of nice young guys right there, huh? Maybe I can say hi to their mom for a second here. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Chloe.
And what's your kid's name? What's your name?
Elijah.
Elijah, great name. What's your name? Ezra. Ezra. Those are cool. Got some nice biblical names there, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, and what's your name?
Jackie.
All right. So have the kids been down to this before this event?
No, this is their first time.
Are you from Amador County here?
Yep, Sutter Creek.
So you grew up around here?
Yeah, I grew up in River Pines.
Okay, great. Well, enjoy yourselves. I'm sure you will. They got a lot of neat things here. You like that little tape, don't you? I think those are cool. I need a few little tapes. Bye, everybody. Little kids, arts and crafts. These girls are having a lot of fun. What's your name? Can I say hi to you?
Ashley.
Okay, Ashton. And how about you?
Samantha.
Samantha. Can you look that way a little bit? And what's your name?
Mia.
And what are you girls doing?
We're painting.
Are those like bag puppets or something?
Yeah.
Wow, those are cool. Okay, do you go to school?
Yeah.
You girls go to school too?
Yeah.
Are you good friends?
Mhm.
Oh, great, that's good. And let's see, we're at I think we're at this is a co-op nursery school or co-op preschool. We're going to get the correct name. How you doing down there?
Pretty good.
Good.
We're from Amador Cooperative Preschool.
Okay, right. And you're right there by. Tell everybody where your address is.
It's 975 Broadway, right next door to the CHP.
Okay, so you have a great program up there. And do you have any openings now?
We are full with 20 children on a wait list.
With 20 on the waiting list. It's usually a great program, a great idea and concept of how to preschool your kids and everything, isn't it?
Absolutely, and actually we're taking applications for next year. We have a full class, but we're not. Some of them probably won't end up staying. So,
will you ever be able to open up to have more class?
We're looking into that right now. Yeah.
Would you require more room?
Just someone that's willing to do an afternoon program.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you. What's your name?
Sierra.
And you're in line for something. What are you in line for?
Jamba Juice.
Jamba Juice? That's good stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And more people waiting in line, so you must have a really great little booth thing going on here. So here we are at Jamba Juice booth, and you're pretty popular. You got a line out there waiting.
Well, we've served the best stuff possible. If you do your body proud, you drink Jamba Juice.
There you go.
That's awesome.
All right. So I see Jamba Juice down here at a lot of the events all the time.
Right, absolutely. Because see, we're a community-oriented business.
Yeah, you are, and and like I said, I see at all the events, so you certainly do show up.
Well, you see, our daughter, Abra, she's really a go-getter, and she wants to do the best she can to support all the young people and the older people in our community.
Okay, all right. Well, that's great. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
What's your name?
Leroy Lackey.
And who's this? What's your name?
Joanne Lackey.
What flavors are you giving out here today?
Right now, we got Mega Mango, we got Strawberry Whirl, and 5 Fruit Frenzy, and see, these are all free samples. And so when ones come down, we give them $1 off one of our energy bowls. Every person that comes by our booth here.
Well, there you go. So some great outreach but also giving some people some very cool drinks, and I'm sure they'd appreciate them today. And here we're at Angry Birds for Health.
Yeah, we're promoting for tobacco free and how it affects your body and health and stuff. So we have kids choose pick the one that doesn't belong, and then behind us they get to play a game called Angry Birds. Okay. So yeah.
And where do your girls go to school?
We go to Amador. We're representing S Club.
Okay, S Club. Well, what's your name?
Rebecca.
And you?
I'm Sierra.
Okay. And S Club, is that a part of Rotary?
It's a service club, so we do a lot of community service around the community.
Okay. You too, huh?
Yeah, I'm in S Club as well, and I also go to Amador High School.
Okay. All right. And so we've had a lot of kids throwing stuff at the Angry Birds or whatever?
Yeah, they love it.
Okay. Now, what are you telling them when they come up and they just see this stuff? You talk to them about smoking, or they ask you questions, or what?
Talk to them about how, it's illegal now for kids to be in the car when there's someone smoking, and then the misconceptions of vapor pens, because a lot of people think it doesn't harm you, and just to show them how it's all over parks and stuff. And then we're also promoting nutrition, so we have fruit infused water, so it's kids will drink more water and stuff like that.
So showing some people some not too good things to do, and at the same time saying these are some things that you could do that will help you.
Yeah.
That's great. And you can always take out your aggressions with the angry birds. Whoa!
Yeah.
Thanks, girls. Nice job.
Teacher said I can go.
What's your name?
Ali.
Are you having a good time down here? Are you Superman's buddy? Cool. So you were having a nice conversation with this lady. Go ahead and continue on. It's nice talking with you. And what's your name?
My name is Cody Bullard.
Okay, Cody. So you were out here helping out with this Angry Bird part where the kids were throwing things at it.
Well, basically all they do is they throw these beanbags at these tobacco and everything. Yeah, tobacco chew, everything like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so you have you've labeled them and made them the enemy there.
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly. You knocked them out of the park. Trying to, at least.
Good idea.
So.
Good idea. Okay. Well, thanks a lot. And what's your partner's name there?
Christian.
How you doing, Christian?
I'm doing really good.
Having a good time?
Yes, sir.
All right. Kids having a great time here doing this?
They are. We're trying to make it challenging for them, yet still fun for the little kids.
Okay. So let's see if we can get this guy to do it. Can you knock some of these over? You sure?
How old are you?
I bet he can.
10.
All right. You got to step back a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll put you back there.
All right. What's your name?
Samuel.
Okay, Daniel.
Samuel. What's up? Samuel. Not Samuel.
Okay, good.
Keep going. Why don't you guys help
Keep it
him out
going,
a
keep
little
it
bit?
going.
Yeah,
Okay.
come on.
Talk it up. Here we go. Help him out. So take that, you dirty old tobacco products. Okay, we've got some little kids looking at a great fire engine, and all little kids like fire trucks, huh? And just a moment ago, they were in the cab having a good time. We've got Jackson's fire department out here. And hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
What's your name?
I'm Jason Fishback.
Hi, Jason. Jason Fishback. You've been with the department a long time, haven't you?
7 years now.
Okay. Volunteer?
Volunteer, I'm an engineer.
All right. And the engineer is the guy that runs the pump.
He's the driver, the pumper, yep. He's the one that takes care of the equipment at scene.
Okay, so the whole piece of equipment is the engineer's job.
Yes.
All right. And is that then like the crew that would be out with you as well then?
Yes, these are my 3 firefighters here. They came along to help me out today.
Man, this is a great rig.
It is. We're very proud of it. And we picked it up middle of last year and couldn't be happier with it.
All right. So this one here looks, is this pretty new? Or is this the same one that Jackson's had for a number of years?
No, this is actually one that we picked up, like I said, about mid last year. It's not brand new. We bought it from Novato Fire Department. Okay. They bought it brand new, so we're second owners.
One thing about, like fire trucks and stuff, you guys keep such good care of them. They're like classic cars, only they don't go out of style that much.
Exactly. Yeah, we're very proud of them, and they are quite pricey to replace. So we do our best to keep them up and running as long as we can.
Okay, so you had some kids. I saw some kids earlier that were by and looking at all the equipment that you have in the various areas. What was he seeing when he looks in that? What's in there?
In that compartment over there, he's looking at our hearse tools. There are tools for cutting open cars in accidents.
Okay, and if it comes up in that next compartment, is that like the jaws of life there?
Okay, yeah, the bottom compartment's the power plant for the jaws of life there, which are in that compartment. As he moves along to that compartment there, that is our overhaul and salvage area. That's tarps that we can put out and structure fires to protect stuff that hasn't been burned, brooms and things to clean up after all the work's been done.
Well, that's neat. Those things slide out. They're like slide outs.
Yeah, they can slide out either direction. These 4 boxes here go in either direction, access on both sides, and try and give us the ability to,
Okay, and oxygen bottles.
Yeah, there are breathing apparatuses there. This top compartment here has all of our what we call LARO equipment, low angle rope rescue. So if we have to get someone up over a hillside or something, It's got all our ropes, carabiners, pulleys, and a basket for carrying the patient up in.
Well, the patient be on there and just strapped down, and I've seen that done. Amazing work and a lot of training that goes into all of the rescue and the work that you guys do.
Oh yeah, that particular class there itself, it was a 3-day class that we did here locally a couple years ago, and it's still something that agencies offer around the state. And it's one of those things that we train fairly often on, because you learn it once and then forget, you don't use it and you forget it.
Okay, and Tommy's turning in here. This looks like where you have a lot of tools for cutting things. Is this like to ventilate a roof and do things like that?
Yeah, this will be all our power tools and sledgehammers, where we keep what we call the irons, our axes, basically forcible entry tools if we have to break open a door to get in on a fire, or our saws to carry up on the roof. We have our circular saws to use for cutting sides of buildings, garage doors, pretty much anywhere that we need to get into. This compartment here will give us the ability to get in there.
Okay, that's great. Well, we're going to go, tell us your name one more time.
Jason Fishback.
Okay, Jason, it was good talking to you. We're going to meet a couple more firefighters here. What's your name?
Tyler, how you doing?
Good. So the kids enjoying you bringing the fire truck out here today?
Oh, absolutely. They love climbing on it. They love looking at all the stuff we've got to show them.
Getting a lot of pictures, a lot of the kids been in there, get their picture taken today, like with Santa Claus?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Okay, and hey, thanks for all the great work you do, and what's your name?
Austin.
Austin? And Austin, how long have you been with the department?
A little over 2 years.
Okay, great. So, are you from the area here?
Yeah, I am.
Austin? Okay. I probably recognize if you had sunglasses off and all that, but where'd you go to school?
I went to this school, actually, Argonaut High School, yeah.
Okay, good. So, how much training have you had? So you've been 2 years. Is it ongoing all the time?
Yeah, it's ongoing training. I'm constantly trying to make myself better, to better myself for the job and for my community.
Okay, well, great, Austin. And there were a few more firefighters. They're back there eating some cookies, and the life doesn't get better than that. So thanks a lot, guys, and thank you there, Mr. Fishback, for talking with us and for bringing this truck down. What do we call this? What is this?
This is Truck 1. When our dispatch calls for it, they call for Truck 1. It's a 105-foot aerial ladder. Does not have a pump on it itself, but water can be pumped into it to discharge from the stick. Okay.
So a water tank would come on up. Another truck with water. Yep. Or you put it into
it would connect
fire hydrant or something.
Yeah, we can run a hydrant directly to it or pump directly into the back of it. There's 2 intakes on the back. I know they'll pump all the way up and be able to. We have nozzle controls at the tip.
Good. You probably need something like this now as well, like Walmart and some of those big structures, so you can get over the top of the roof and work in the middle.
Yeah, it gives us a much safer work environment for the larger commercial buildings such as Lowe's, Meeks, Walmart, Kmart. It also gives us the ability, our previous truck, it just barely reached the tip of like the National Hotel, but now with this we have a much safer approach to it, as well as most of Main Street.
Okay, all right. That's why I thought it looked a lot taller than the one I climbed up on years back.
Yeah, this one, our previous one was 75 feet. So we're talking a whole extra 30 feet on the tip of this one. And so sometimes it doesn't sound a lot, but when you're climbing up there at the tip, you realize that extra 30 feet.
Yeah, like 30 feet would get us up on that roof.
Oh, yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Of course.
Sir, what's your name?
Pearl.
Cool. Who are you?
Cody?
Cody.
Cool. And you?
Shaylin.
All right. So you just painted something too?
Yeah.
All right. So I guess that's what's going on in this booth. So do you like painting? Having fun? How about you? Did you make that? That's really good, I think.
Thanks.
Yeah, really good. I like the composition and everything. How about you? What are you making there? Is that a sky with the sun?
Yeah.
And the green grass?
How to make some flowers too.
That's good. Okay, now I'm not sure what booth we were in. There was a lady here a second ago, and Must have saw my microphone and left. Anyway, you can see the kids are just having a great time down here. Hey, Tommy, that looks a little new over there. Let's see what that is. Well, there's a cool-looking turkey. Now, that's not like the wild turkey that we have around here. I wonder if this is like a commercial bird. So it's cool-looking, too. And I just noticed the other day on some of the turkeys that were walking around our yard, if that guy turns around, they have some feathers that come out of the front of their breast. Where you go this way, Tommy, and get it. Right. See it? See that little dark feather hanging on the front there? You know anything about what's going on here?
Yeah, we're here for the kids to show them animals and what it's like to live in a cage.
Okay. And is that a meat turkey? Is that like a commercial turkey?
No, these are all farm turkeys, and they have a better life than us. That's Tom.
Okay. Well, I didn't mean like necessarily, but I mean like that's not a wild turkey.
No, these are basically ones that Rusty and the Hatfields have on their ranch, and we just bring them for the kids.
The Hatfields?
Yeah, and the McCoys.
They got it together now? It's okay?
Yeah, I think they worked it out,
okay.
Peaceful.
All right. Okay, that turkey's pretty cool. Like, it was just the other day that I noticed the wild turkeys walking around in my yard and stuff, and they have that feather thing that comes out of the front of their breast as well.
Right.
And I said, well, I've been looking at this thing for a long time. It's the first time I ever noticed it.
Right. It's basically for the babes, it's to attract women. And
look how cool I am.
Yeah, look at me. Look at
my
me.
goatee.
Do this, yeah. He's very violent, yeah.
So you think it's funny when we wear face hair and everything. Look at that guy.
Yeah, exactly. I pity him, all alone in a cage,
Yeah, especially when you look that good.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Thanks.
So thank you. And, hey, Tommy, here's little kids holding things. And this is from the Hatfields Ranch. I bet this lady probably knows something about it. This guy's holding a nice duck. That's for your kid to hold. Nah, come on.
My name's Rocky.
Look that way, Rocky.
Hey, how's it going?
Rocky, who's this guy here?
This is my son, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Say hi, Ryan. Hey. You gonna say hi? Oh, he's a little shy. You like the ducky, huh? Yeah.
I haven't been doing
He's cute.
Today.
Hello.
What a shit.
A chick? Sit down.
Oh, yeah. Look at in here.
All right. Want to hold the ducky?
Good, huh?
Yeah.
So are you one of the Hatfields?
Yes.
Okay. So that's kind of neat. You brought all these things down. The kids love these things.
They seem to.
Yeah. So you've got some ducks, some really tiny ones, and the little bigger ones as well, huh? How old is this one?
That one's about 2 weeks old.
About 2 weeks. And so.
Probably about 3 days. That's a chick.
So are this the same?
That's a duck. That's a chicken.
That's a duck. That's a chicken. There we go. Let me see your bill. Yeah, you are a chicken, aren't you? Okay. Okay. All right. Give it up. That's nice. Good to see you again. So they have some more ducks in there, and chickens, and over here. I want to say this is a llama, but I could be wrong. What is that? Do you know?
It's a llama.
It is?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Did you know that? That's a llama?
Uh-huh.
How do you know all that?
I don't know.
Did you meet your girls already?
Yeah.
I thought so. Your friends, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you know about that llama? How old do you think it is?
I think it's about 16.
Have you ever looked at their feet? Kind of cool, huh?
Yeah.
How many toes do they have?
They have 2.
That's pretty good. They must have pads on the bottom of them?
Yeah.
And a lot of hair. What do they use llamas for?
For riding.
For riding? All right. Oh, well, you get to feed the llama. Look at that. What's your name?
Raina.
That's cool, kid. That's nice. Did you feed him?
No. I don't want to go in the pig pen with the one right.
Okay. And over here we have there's a pig.
all watching.
That pig looks like he's a little tuckered out.
Turkey pound time.
It says, wake me when you put some food in there. There's some food in there. And some goats. Mommy in there with showing her little kid, a couple of little kids. What do they call baby goats?
Mama. Mama.
Kids. Call them kids.
Yes.
I think. I better be right. Okay. And he's coming out after being in there with that goat. Look at that. These little baby goats.
I want in there. I want to go in the thing. Sorry.
Look at those little baby goats. And you were in there with that rabbit. Was that rabbit cool?
Yeah, it's fluffy. It's fluffy.
That's a rabbit's name is Lucky?
No.
Or he's just lucky for being in there?
No, it's Fluff. I call him Fluffy. He's Fluffy.
Okay, alright. You call him Fluffy?
Yeah.
Okie doke. What was your name again?
Nathaniel.
Alright. Spell that.
Athaniel. Nathaniel.
Okay. Nathaniel. Thank you. Alright. So, he's a rabbit. I think the feed barn brought these animals down, so I think they helped sponsor this to have a lot of things for the little kids and the bigger kids, and as you can see, the adults are having a lot of fun with them as well. Are you a Hatfield?
Excuse me?
Are you a Hatfield?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Are you a McCoy?
Neither that, neither.
Are you down here with some kids, or are you helping out with inside here?
I'm helping out the Hatfields.
Okay, this is great. So I guess that I call you a Hatfield because a person that came in says it's from the Hatfields farm.
Correct.
And you kind of look like you're from a farm.
No, that's Mr. Hatfield over there.
Oh, okay. The guy with the hat on?
Yeah. I'm just a hired help.
Okay. All right. You could tell I got mixed up because you had a hat on too.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thanks a lot. Okay, so this is the Mother Lode Shriners and Art Long. Bill Wells is talking to this lady about some of the things they do over here, and I see Tom Thompson, and Tom Thompson's usually always good to talk to. Hi, Tom. How you doing today?
Good. How are you doing? What's going on?
So, Shrine Club down here. What are?
Yeah, Mother Lode Shriners, which is our local shrine club. We're out here promoting the Shriners Hospital for Children and trying to let the parents know what services are available from Shriners Hospital.
Yeah, I think Shriners Hospital does just a wonderful job, and of course the Shriners at the Italian picnic parade come on out and put on a lot of great entertainment. But probably the thing that I'm most proud of is help for youngsters with the hospital.
Oh, absolutely. You know, the fact is that Shriners Hospital have expanded their treatment. You know, all the things that they do now for the kids. So it's real easy to get some information on it. Just call Shriners Hospital for information, and they'll be able to help you out.
Okay, have you had any little kids ask you about, like, what are you wearing on the top of your head?
If we had little Fez toys, we'd probably be giving those away like crazy. But we'll be out at the Ione Homecoming Parade here coming up May 9th as well. So
well, you're giving away some pretty cool things out there. Those cars look like.
We got some cars, coloring books, dolls, and a lot of good information for the kids, for parents and their kids actually.
Okay. So for parents and your kids, come on up, get some information. Thanks, Tom.
All right, see you, Tom.
Really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. Great work you do. Well, Tommy, this almost looks like fun. I think I figured out what they're doing, but let's ask. What do you think?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you making there? What are you doing?
Washing it.
Oh, okay. So, what is this stuff? This is yarn?
Yeah.
And you get it wet?
I got it all wet.
What for?
For doing this. Wash it out into there.
Okay. All right.
Are you washing the dirty lamb's wool? Yeah, they're doing a good job. They're washing the dirty lamb's wool.
Okay. So is this fresh from the dirty lamb?
It sure is.
Okay. And so they wash it pretty good. They put it down here, and
you ready?
Let's go over there. Let's see what happens to it after it dries out.
Let's pick out We're going to pick out the... You want to do black this time?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll take this black spot. You guys can do it together. Okay, we'll take it all as a one big hunk. Okay, there you go. Oh, take
He's fast for his age.
He sure is. Bring it on over here. Okay. And set it right in here. We don't want it in a big wad. We want it spread out just like that. Now, you can both do it. Now press it down into the water. Into the soapy water.
I'm going to do it again.
Okay. And if you notice look how much dirtier the water's getting.
Yeah, I noticed that almost right away.
Yeah, they're turning brown.
Now lift it up and look at all the dirty water pouring out. Yeah, it's almost like mud under there, isn't it? Yeah.
Can you say yucky?
Yucky.
Okay, here we go. Let's do it again. Soapy water.
You guys are like little washing machines down there, huh?
They are. I think I'll take them home with me. Doing a great job, guys. All right, you ready to move on to the cleaner water?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get the squish out, the dirty. Press it down. Ready to move on?
Yeah. Yep.
Grab the pan.
Okay, so the kids are moving on, and this is really a nice little apparatus table setup that they made for the little kids, just the right height for them, and made out of PVC, and hands-on. They're learning a lot of stuff. This is a really good idea. What group is this?
We are the Del Oro Spinner and Weavers Guild.
I thought so. Okay, good. And we see it at the fair all the time. And so, is that getting pretty clean?
Yep.
Okay. You know, they had me. I was thinking like that stuff up there was finished, but that's how it's starting out.
It's cut right off the sheep.
Right off the sheep. Is that a polka dot sheep?
It is. The polka dot sheep's called a Jacob sheep,
okay.
And it's black. It's white with black spots.
Okay.
And they all have horns. And both the males and the females can have 2 to 6 horns.
Okay. Well, they have 2 to 6 horns?
Yes. Most of them have 2 and 4.
Okay. So you must be doing a pretty good job. The water's a lot cleaner down here, isn't it?
Yep.
Does that look good, guys?
Yep.
All right.
There's some soap.
There is. Well, let's get that soap off.
Yeah, we need to.
You know, you guys are really doing something. I can tell because she wants to make sure it's done right. I think this lady. What's your name?
Rose.
She's going to spin it sometime pretty soon, I think.
Once it's dry.
Once it's dry. Okay. Well, let's go over here and see this station over here, where this little girl. Can I ask your name?
Faith.
Faith? Okay.
Faith.
What are you doing, Faith?
I'm spinning yarn.
Wow. So that starts off as like this up at the top?
Yeah.
And what do we call this?
That's roving. Wool roving.
Okay. And she's making that into a piece of yarn?
Yes.
Wow.
And then we're going to make a bracelet out of it.
And so this was a pretty easy. Is this an easy way? Is this like the basic way to do this or something?
Yes, it's very old technology.
Okay.
You ready to stop?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to pinch it in the middle. Very tight. Hold it tight. Don't let me get it. Okay, let go now. There we go. Watch what happens. Woo. Okay, now you ready with the bead?
Yeah.
The bracelet table is right here. Okay. And then which arm do you want it on? There you go. This is super fun. It really is. There you go. There you go.
Okay, that's pretty cool, Faith.
Yeah, it is.
Look that way, so everybody can see your face. Okay. Very good. Let's talk to this lady over here. She looks like she's spinning. She's barefooted and having a good time. We're gonna find out your name. What's your name?
Georgia Turner.
Georgia. And looks like you're doing pretty good, huh?
Well, I'm practicing. I'm getting better.
So, are you new to the Spinner and Weavers?
Yes.
Spinner and Weavers?
Yes, I am. I just joined about a month or so ago, but I've been spinning for about a year now.
What brought you into this? What fascinated you about it?
Knitting.
Did you like to knit?
I knit, yeah.
So this is a good way to get your yarn?
Absolutely. It's the best around, doing your own.
Okay, is this your apparatus here?
Yes, it's a spinning wheel. It's a traveling wheel, so it looks a little different from traditional wheels, but gets the job done.
It sure does. Okay, that's great.
Yes.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Well, thank you.
This is cotton that I grew here in Amador County.
1 second, okay?
Sure.
All right, and what was your name again?
My name's Wendy Brown.
Wendy. Okay, now we're back with Wendy. Wendy, what do we have here?
This is cotton that I grew last year here in Amador County, and it's plant fiber. So it's a lot softer, and you prepare it totally different than you do the wools.
Okay.
So, and this one's from an alpaca. It's also a very, very soft fiber.
Is alpaca like not scratchy like some people think like wool is?
Yeah, it has a totally different feel. We call it like a buttery feel, but if you feel the alpaca and then you feel the wool, you can tell there's a huge difference. The alpaca also doesn't have lanolin in its wool, so you don't have to wash it before you spin it.
Okay.
It still gets dirty like the wool does, though.
Okay.
This is South Down. It's a different sheep. It's also a lot smaller. This is a baby doll. It also won't felt. The down fibers don't felt.
What does felt mean?
That's when you throw a sweater into the washing machine and it shrinks up to a doll size.
Okay.
That's because it's felting. The agitation and
Shrinking?
the water, yeah. And it makes it a dense fabric.
Okay, so you might want to first get it the size down and then make something out of it. Does it stop or does it always keep getting smaller?
This doesn't have the tendencies to make it shrink.
You have to wash it in cold water and woolite. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I don't know. I heard it's a commercial from when I was a kid.
Yeah, no, I remember that commercial too. Now, this one's made from goats.
Yeah. Well,
And we have a couple of people in our group that have goats, yes. And so this is also a different fiber, and one of the main characteristics of the Angora, which is also called mohair, is that it's very shiny. If you hold some of this in the light compared to the South Down, you can see how the difference is in the shine, and it also feels different too. The alpaca, the wool, and an Angora goat all feel totally different. It's just a characteristic. And then this is a breed called a California variegated mutant. And it's a breed of wool developed here in California. And then
there's a Jacob sheep.
This is a picture of a Jacob sheep because the wool's over there. This is actually one of Rose's sheep.
Okay.
So, and their characteristic is that they have the two colors, the spots, but they also have multiple horns. They can have from 2 to 6 horns.
Because that keeps things away from them.
Hopefully.
All right. So, you know, of all of that I felt, I would have to say that alpaca is the softest.
Yeah.
Is that like the most expensive?
There's a whole variety of price. Everything comes in a different quality and different standard, but alpaca is usually pricier than wool in general.
Okay, so but that's a sheep underneath all that stuff?
No, that's a total different animal than a sheep.
Animal.
Yeah, alpacas have long necks. They're similar to llamas in that. So yeah, you wouldn't hopefully mistake an alpaca for a sheep.
Okay, well, hey, thanks. You squared some of that away from me. I didn't know that.
Oh, good.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. That's very interesting things for little kids, huh? They're enjoying it.
It's very tactile. It's like we like it as adults too.
Yeah. Okay.
No touch signs.
It's fun to clean things. Okay, bye-bye. Here's a young guy. What's your name?
Hunter.
Hunter, what did you just do here?
We come here to get all things to go back home.
Okay. So, did you get these plants? They're not like plants yet. Are these a bunch of seeds in here or something?
Yeah.
What kind of seeds?
There's a water seed.
Okay. Can I read them for you?
Yeah.
It looks like it says bean. You got some bean seeds. You got some corn planted, and some sunflowers.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, those will be great. Are you gonna watch these grow?
Yeah.
And then put them in your yard someplace?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, who's this guy over there?
That they tied him.
Have you been watching him grow?
Yes.
Yeah. They put him in the sun to make him grow?
No.
Put water on his feet?
He don't go in the sun.
They grow different than plants?
The plants grow and they're in the garden.
Oh, okay. And he just grows just being around the house?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Is that how you grew?
Going back and forth. He goes back and forth.
Okay, all right, pretty good, pretty good. So that was a fun little lesson. Do you want to take these, or do you want me to give them back to your mommy? There you go. All right, so that's pretty good. And I'm going to find out a little bit more about what you did. Thanks for talking with me.
Welcome.
All right. So this is fun here. What's your name?
Abigail.
Abigail, are you next?
Yeah.
Okay. And man, look at that. He's going to water his plants.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. That's good. And don't forget those beans.
There you go. You want to take them home? Right. Yay.
Okay, it looks like you're next. What do you get to do? How do you start? Is this lady going to help you? Okay.
Alright, fill them with dirt almost to the top. Oh. There you go.
You know, my wife Susie likes doing this stuff, I think, more than anything. So I was telling me to go down and get some planting soil. And so you're putting that there. Got one more to go. Good.
Push the dirt down. Oh, that's good.
Once I top that one off.
Push the dirt down. Watch like this.
That's the fun part.
There you go. Take some of these seeds and put them in this one. There you go. That's good enough. Oh, not in that one.
Each one's going to have its own thing. So that one's just sunflowers. You like sunflowers? Sure do.
Just this one.
Yeah. I'm good. Corn.
Keep working on it.
And some magic beans.
Alright, now cover them with dirt.
We'll get going on Monday. Okay.
Next.
Okay. No, it's not a biggie.
There you go. You want to water them? Both hands.
We'll take a look at it.
There you go.
Good job.
Well, now that we're taking it out, we'll take a look and see where the leak is.
That ought to help for start a garden, huh? What's your name?
Kaylee.
Where are you from, Kaylee?
I go to Argonaut.
Right up here, and so you would celebrate your children. What outfit are you with?
Huh?
Who are you with? Helping out?
I'm not
Child
sure.
Care Council?
Yeah.
We're just having a fun booth.
Yeah.
And every station we go to, people are doing the same thing, planting their vegetables.
Yeah.
So that's really good. All right. How many people have you helped plant vegetables today?
Pretty good amount. There's been a few.
25? 30?
Probably about that.
Okay. What's your name?
Allie.
Okay. What school do you go to?
Argonaut.
Argonaut?
Yeah.
And you?
Argonaut.
Okay. So just about everybody here is Argonaut? Okay, good. Well, thank you very much, ladies. We're gone fishing.
Well, it's funny.
Is it funny?
Yeah. It's funny.
Okay, so they're all trying to catch a fish. What kind of hook is that?
I don't know. Yeah.
There's one.
You got one. Good
All right.
job. Here, I'll take that from you, and you can pick this up. You can put the fish back in.
Little catch and release, and a lot of fun there had with it.
Rice Krispie treat? Oh, you do?
catch a fish, get a snack. Okay, what's your name?
There you go. Liam.
All right, that's good. You want to try it? Let's see how good you are.
Trick is to get it right on the mouth there. There's a little magnet now. Pick it up. Yeah, there's a magnet on the bottom there.
Okay. That's good. That's fun.
No, it doesn't matter. We throw rocks in there if you want to.
Because it's like real fishing.
You see all that food that they collected for the food bank, Tom? Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm over here thanking them, telling them thank you, SEIU, for collecting all that food for the food bank. Help the hungry in Amador County. Woohoo!
Okay.
Thanks, Ann.
Hi, ladies. Bring the fishing booth down here?
Yes, we are.
Kids are having a lot of fun with that.
They are, and you have an amazing number of very good fisher people in this county.
Yeah, they're good at catching fish that are laying sideways with little magnets on their mouths.
And it's
Anyway,
a catch and
that's a way lot of fun, huh?
and it's a catch and release program, so it's.
And you get rewarded at the end.
That's right. Fishing couldn't be better.
Really good. Okay, well, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
You see that little girl? I wonder what she's doing in there. What are you doing in here? What are you doing? What are these? You put these in bags?
It's to make bird.
Yeah. You know how to do it? Let's go over to this one. This one has all this stuff in its way. Let me move that over here. Can you put some of those seeds in this bag? Try it. You have 2 shovels. Can you do it with your hand? What do you try to do here?
Can Mommy help you? Look at.
Yay! That's fun. Do you want these? I'll take that one. That's pretty good. What's this little girl's name?
Ashlyn.
Ashlyn? She sure is cute. Yeah. I better get out of here. Have fun, Ashlyn. That's pretty good.
Worm.
Worms? There's worms in there?
Yeah.
How many?
4.
4? Oh, cool. Show me one.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Can you pick one up?
I can't.
Try again. Don't say you can't. Try again.
They're just a little wiggly.
They are quick. Just
What they do is they move when you touch them, huh?
one more time. Try.
There you go.
Did you get one?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. What do worms do?
Hey, I got one.
Yeah, it sure did.
Hey, that's so funny. He just got my arm. Yeah.
What do worms do?
I think it has something like here they do. I'm not sure. It says like, I'm not sure. It says we eat raw fruits and vegetable scraps.
Oh.
Is that what worms do?
Yeah.
See any raw worms in here? I mean, vegetable scraps?
Oh,
That looks
yeah.
like a vegetable scrap.
That's the food for the worm. You could put him on as food. Oh, after you.
Sure, and then put them in your mouth. That's okay. You're a boy. You get to eat worms.
Little dirt never hurt, right?
I think aren't little boys made out of what? With little girls?
Every snails and
Sticks and snails and puppy dogs' tails and worms?
Yeah. And dirt. Yeah.
Anyway, what's your name, buddy?
Jackie.
Okay.
Jack.
And what's your name?
Casey.
Okay. Casey? How old is he?
He just turned 4.
4? Are you a big 4?
Yep.
That many? Okay, do you have any worms in your yard?
No.
You never saw any?
No.
You ever go out and dig the dirt and make it look like this?
I had some a long time ago.
You had some a long time ago?
Yeah. But they got dead.
They got dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see them on a rainy day?
Yeah, then they got dead.
Yeah, a lot of times on a rainy day they come out of the ground, I think because they don't want to drown, and then they go on the sidewalk and stuff, so you get to see them there.
But then I got some new ones. but then they got dead again. Yeah.
Okay. Did they get scared?
Yeah.
Okay. And so.
Then they shocked like dead. Then they shocked like dead.
I guess that's what happens. How about this one over here? Do they have any worms in this one?
Oh, there might be more stuff over there. Go check it out to see if you can find something.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some moving around over there. I think you've got those other ones. See any? Go ahead. You push the dirt around a little bit. With your finger. See if you can see any. Those are little worms too, huh? Did you see the big worms or the little worms in your yard?
The little ones.
Okay, same kind?
And they were blue, yeah.
Okay. All right, so we can show this to your mom in case she wants to clean her handies off.
Yeah, maybe we should clean that.
All right.
Clean that. Did you catch a worm today?
Sure did. He picked one up.
Yeah, very good.
Did you eat any?
Yeah.
Good for you. Okay, I think we're now at the Head Start's booth, and they have a lot of kids. Kids just love arts and crafts, don't they? What are you making there? What are you doing? You cutting that up?
Yes.
That's nice. What's your name?
Leon.
That's a nice name. So everybody's cutting around their plate. Why are you cutting that? What are you making?
I'm making a spider.
You making a flower?
A spider.
A spider?
First it takes flowers.
A flower. That's what I thought you said at first too. Okay. So the little boy just asked that little girl which one she wanted. She picked that one. Put that in the middle.
Do you want to give that to her? Do you want to tape it on the back? We're going to flip it around. There we go. You just there you go. It's a sunflower.
I had no idea sunflowers were so easy to make. Okay.
Do you want this one or this one?
These are just at home to show her. You're welcome. Have a great day.
And that's good. Now what are you doing?
I'm doing the circle.
Okay. Well, that's cool. So you put the middle in on the sunflower. Now what? Now what do you do? I think that little boy's going to give you something else.
You're going to flip it around. There you go. Then you can tape it. Just like this. Up here. See this one? There you go. There you go. You made a sunflower. Here, Kat.
Very nice. So what was your name again?
Leon Terrell.
Oh, you did a really good job. Really good job. That's great. Okay. So kids out here making sunflowers. They have something up here that talks about sunflowers as well. Because you can tell some kids they're not ready to find out what it is. What's your name?
Cassie.
And are you with Head Start?
Yes.
You work with the program?
Yes, I work on the early sign of Head Start.
Okay, so this is like an early science thing?
It's for all ages, pretty much.
Okay. All right, that's good. Now, where is Head Start? Where do you have your? Where do you have a?
I work in Ione.
Okay.
So I own Head Start and Early Head Start, but there's also one in Jackson too.
Okay, that's great. So they have openings, or are they?
Oh yes, we have tons of openings.
Tons of openings.
So if anyone wants to apply.
Okay, so idea. Head Start is for pre-kindergarten?
Yes.
And how early can a child come?
6 weeks.
6 weeks?
Yes, because we have the baby program, the younger toddler, the older toddler, and then they go to preschool.
Wow. Okay. I had no idea that it was, at 6 weeks. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Does that help people out? Now, is that means tested or something like that? Because I know a lot of, say, ladies at work or something I know that when I talk to them, it costs a lot of money to have your kid in some child care.
Oh, it's a free program.
Okay, all right. Well, you know, that's great. So people can get a hold of Head Start in Ione?
Yes, on 108 West Marlette Street by the church, and just come there, or you can go to Jackson and pick up an application.
Okay, great.
We would
Okay.
love to have more kids.
All right. Thanks for talking with me.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Look, Tommy, brain boosters. Brain boosters, Smarties. Okay.
How you doing, guys?
Do these really work?
They are.
I eat them all the time, and I don't think I am that.
Thank you.
And I think.
Those things.
How are you doing? I'm Brandy. We're here just supporting transportation, Amador County Transportation, and this is Gus the bus.
Gus the bus?
Gus the school bus. Yes, the kids are loving it. The bus.
And they can't wait to get to school. Fire that up.
Knows their name and greets them and says hello. This is Gus the bus. And
school's always a lot of fun on Saturday.
Would you like to take a tour?
Would I like to take a tour
of the
school bus?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's.
What's your name?
What do they have in school buses that I haven't seen in a while? My name is Tom. Who's going to give me a tour?
I can give you a tour.
Okay, give me a
What's
tour.
your name again?
Tom.
Tom. Okay, Tom. Let's go for it.
That other guy behind me?
Yep.
His name's Tom too. Like in Cat in the Hat, Tom too?
Well, hello. Is that Tom from TSPN? Hi, Tom. I'm Gus the school bus.
Hi.
Thanks for coming to visit.
Well, you're welcome there, Gus. I can't see you. Are you invisible?
Deaf too. Yes.
Okay, good answer. So, are all these kids getting ready to go to school?
He's only 2, so.
Only 2?
Guess we're just having fun.
What's holding that kid? You got a monkey on his back or what?
Yes, he's a runner, so.
He's a runner?
Keeping him on the leash.
I think I would have been a runner. I know I was a runner. So, can't get very far on that.
Say hi. Hi, sweetheart. What's your name?
And,
Amber?
you know, be sure to join the track team when you grow up.
Hi.
You do ride the school bus?
You're a runner. Believe me, they're looking for you. Okay, and who's this girl? What's your name? Look that way. Can you look that way a little bit? Look at the camera.
My name is Hannah.
Your name is Hannah. Okay. Are you going to school?
Yeah.
In the school bus? Look at him. Who's this over in this seat? Who's this big guy?
Daddy.
Yes. What's his name?
Hello.
Say his name. What's his name? It's my name. What's that big guy's name?
Daddy.
Daddy? That's my daddy's name, too. Daddy. Yeah, okay. And how about you? What's your name?
Phil.
All right. And I saw you guys who were knocking down those boxes, weren't you?
Yeah.
Pretty good. What's your name?
James.
Okay. James. And
This is
who's that?
Jackson.
Hi, Jackson. Looking good, buddy.
Hi, bud.
All right.
Say hi, and this is his sister, Naomi.
Hello.
Naomi.
And their friend, Ember.
Hi.
Say your name.
Ember.
How old are you?
5.
5. That's about the time you lose your front teeth. Okay. But you can still eat M&Ms.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
We also
good.
have 2 loose teeth.
What's your name?
Your name's Gage.
What are you in?
What's your name?
I'm Tiana.
Okay. All right. Okay, well, we're having fun on the school bus. I think we're at school now. Time to get out. Okay, first graders, time to get out. There they go. Hey.
Hey, Kaylin. Welcome to the school bus. Thanks for coming to visit.
Well, this guy needs the keys.
That way looking for us.
You're looking for the keys to the bus? Line. Here we are, we're at school. Boy, this is fun. I was in there, yeah, I saw it all. It's a talking school bus. Yeah. Talk about Fantasyland. What do we have here?
Northern California Walking Children with Apraxia of Speech. It's May 16th at Amador High School. Starts at 9, check-in at 8. Raising money for the nonprofit.
What does apraxia mean?
Apraxia is a severe speech disorder. The kids know exactly what they want to say, but they can't get the words out.
I get that all the time.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Zane has that, so you saw him on the bus.
Boys, you want to go on the school bus?
Okay, all right. So is this a fundraiser? And
Yeah.
then that's going to go to people that help that are researching this problem that some kids have.
Yeah, Cassana has programs for kids with apraxia, like iPads for apraxia, and they fund research and they help raise awareness, and they also do trainings for speech therapists that work with kids with apraxia. And if you have a walk in your community, if you're within 30 miles of a walk, the families and the speech therapists have priority with Cassana for the trainings and programs that they provide. So
Okay, so this is probably a thing if someone thinks that their child has this or something, who do they get a hold of?
you would contact, if your child's over 3, you would contact the school district for an evaluation. And if they're under 3, you would contact still the district for early intervention.
Okay. And it's probably really important to have kids communicate.
Yeah.
Right?
So even
it's a human need to probably communicate.
Yeah, kids with apraxia often learn other ways to communicate. Like some learn sign language and some use iPads with apps that produce the speech for them, because they know exactly what they want to say and they just can't get it out. So,
My youngest kid, we had almost like a language. I didn't know, like what it was. He would say things, I knew what he meant and all this and that. And, when he was going to go to school, they said, well, he's got to come in and say like a word or whatever. So, he taught him how to say like car, or boom, boom, or, whatever kind of thing. And, but he talks great and everything. And he was communicating. We just had our own thing going on. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, Zane communicates. It's a lot of guessing. It's like we're playing charades all the time. Oh, you want that? Wait, this.
Well, I don't think it was like charades. I think we actually had maybe something going on there and everything. But anyway, and when he did go to school, he needed some help in pronouncing words and things like that.
Articulation.
Yeah. And well, if you're communicating, you're communicating, so it worked, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, but sometimes it has to work better.
Yeah.
All right.
So I need some help.
Anyway, that's a great thing, and well, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And I'm going to take a couple of Smarties with me, okay? Get my blood sugar going. Okay. What's your name?
Zacharias.
How you doing, Zach?
Good.
Okay, so that's a good skateboard you out there. That's a big one, huh?
Yes, I got it like a couple weeks ago for my birthday.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's good for riding around like on the street and stuff because it's bigger, although
It's bigger.
might not have said that well. I don't want people to think like you're riding around on the street, but it works better on the asphalt and stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And what you doing there, buddy? Yeah, I like those too. Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks again. Bye-bye. Hi, Jennifer. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. It looks like kids are down here making necklaces, and it looks like you have beads with letters on them.
Yep.
So I guess they could spell their name out or whatever they want to put on there.
Yep,
right?
that's correct.
And what's on some of the other beads?
We just have some sports beads for the boys and then some flower beads and kind of a different variety for everybody.
Sports beads. Let's take a look in there. Footballs, basketballs. You see there, Tommy? You're going to put it in the sun. And footballs, basketballs, some other, all kinds of balls. Baseballs? All right, that's good. And other things, looks like this girl's making a nice, you making a bracelet or a necklace? A bracelet for Mom? Oh, that's nice. Mom's going to appreciate that, huh?
Yep, she will.
What group are you with?
We are with Environmental Alternatives Foster Agency, so we're trying to recruit foster parents.
Okay. Tell me about foster parents in the program.
So our foster parents are for Amador County, and they work with different counties, South Lake Tahoe, Calaveras County, Amador, as well as Lodi. And so we're just trying to find some foster parents to foster kids in need. So it's a big need in this county right now.
How long do people stay a foster parent? Like for the whole time? Is that ideal? Or?
Usually, yeah. We try to place the kids only one time, and then they'll either go back to their biological parents.
So there's a program before that? I mean, sometimes where the, I guess kids just stay temporarily or something?
Yeah, a lot of our foster parents do both. They'll do long-term foster care or short-term foster care. So.
And a big need? I didn't know there was a big need here in the county.
Yeah, a very big need in Amador County right now.
Wow. Okay, so how do people contact that if they're interested?
So our office is located right across the street from Costless. And also our phone number is 209-223.
Is that across Highway 88?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, across 88.
And I think I interrupted you when you were giving the phone number.
209-223-3888.
So big need. I had no idea that. We don't hear much about that.
Yeah, you don't hear much about it, but unfortunately, there's a lot of kids that come into the system and need a home at least for a short time.
What happens to kids that don't have, foster parents?
So if the kids from this county cannot find a place in Amador County, then they have to get moved to surrounding counties, which means a change in school, change of friends, so that's really hard. So we try to keep Amador County kids in Amador County.
Okay, so would they go to another county to try to find foster parents? Is that what you're saying? Because they didn't find one here?
Yes, that's correct.
About how many kids are waiting for foster parents?
Well, right now, I believe our agency has around 60 kids in foster care in Amador County, and then there's another agency, and they have around 20 to 30. So just in our county alone, there's at least 70 kids
that are in the program. Are all those? Do they have foster parents?
Yes, at this point.
So
they
how
have
many are basically, I guess, then waiting? How long are you on a waiting list?
Well, we have. If a kid comes into care, we have to find a place immediately. Even if it's a temporary, even if it's 2 hours away, we have to find something. But we get calls daily for kids in need.
And how old does a person have to be a foster parent? Does it take a husband and wife kind of a thing, or two parents, or one person, or how does that work out? What do you have to do to qualify?
Yeah, we have all sorts of families. So it can be single moms, it can be single dads, it can be a married couple. You can have kids, you cannot have kids. If you want to adopt, that's a great way to go that route as well. Age-wise, we don't have any age restrictions. I mean, over 18, but we have some like grandparents that are on our program, and they're some of the best because they've already raised kids and they know what they're doing. So,
are you one of the spokespersons for what you're talking about right now?
I am a social worker here in Jackson.
Okay. Well, maybe I can get a hold of you and put you on our news program where we can talk about this more in depth in a different, different format.
Perfect. Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. We'll probably give you a call. And very good work that you're doing, and hope we can find some foster parents.
We're hoping. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
And this is Jamie Hicks. Hi, Jamie.
How are you?
And you're with Operation Care?
Yes, sir.
And what is Operation Care's message here today?
We are a domestic violence and sexual assault crisis center for Amador County. Okay. We're just here to raise awareness. We have our tree of encouragement for the kids to come out and paint a leaf, pick a word that stands out to them, and we're here to just let everybody know that our campaign is no more violence, no more sexual assault, no more domestic violence.
Okay, that's certainly a good message. Sure, it's hard to grow up and live around in a violent environment, that's for sure, right?
Yes.
Pretty much makes it impossible if you don't feel safe in your home.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so they have, I guess, Operation Care is on TSPN a lot. We have like a commercial, so most people probably know that number that comes up is for the hotline for domestic violence. But there's other violence as well, as people might have troubles with it, where they could contact you, right?
Yes, we are a 24-hour crisis line. Anybody can call. We can give referrals for elders, anybody needing anything, homelessness, anything, we will help. Domestic violence, sexual assault, but we can give referrals for just about anything.
Okay, well that's a great deal, and you're a great resource for the community.
Yes.
And if you need some help, get some.
Yes, okay. Definitely. Right. Just call our crisis line.
I know it's easy to say, but maybe it's a little hard to do, but it's worthwhile.
It is, and we are there 24 hours a day.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for being here.
All right. Thank you so much.
I had a rough day here, so I think I'm just going to have a little nap. Now, what booth am I in here now? Is this a sleepy time booth?
You are in the music and movement and resting. It's Amador Child Care Council. So you guys can dance, read
music
a book,
and movement. Oh, I can dance.
We have puppets, or you can relax with a book.
All right, I thought I saw the pillows and everything. I thought maybe I was supposed to lay down here and take a nap.
Well, it's kind of your choice.
Okay. Well, this is Tom Slavic on the mat here at Celebrate Our Children at Argonaut High School. Tommy Fox has been on the camera. We're having a great time. I think people are taking pictures of me with their phones, so How much fun is that? All right. Thanks a lot. We'll see you around. Stick around. There's more coming up. And it's hard talking when you're sitting down on the ground. Bye-bye.